Problems in criminal investigation in Pakistan. Unfortunately, investigation in Pakistan is not conducted properly and thoroughly and is responsible for the collapse in the criminal justice system. The integrity of investigation is very critical for admissibility of evidence in a court of law. Major issues in criminal investigation in Pakistan are: 1. Lack of proper knowledge of prescribed procedures to conduct investigation. A. Investigation is mostly a failure in Pakistan due to lack of knowledge, proper training, and development of skills. Common examples of lack of knowledge and skills that result in failure of investigation are: lack of knowledge of different provisions of law, especially when an offense falls under different jurisdictions, e.g., provisions of the Anti-Terrorism Act, or provisions of Section 5(2) of the Prevention of Corruption Act, 1947. B. Lack of knowledge as to which offense falls under what jurisdiction and which agency shall hold the investigation. C. Lack of knowledge of proper procedure, e.g., procedure for proclamation of accused and seizure of property. 2. Lack of training for collection of forensic evidence. Lack of training to collect biological and other evidence at crime scenes often results in contamination or loss of crucial evidence before it reaches the laboratory for analysis. 3. Arrest issues. When FIR is registered under Section 154 of the Criminal Procedure Code, the police officer can arrest the person accused in the FIR. Under Section 54 of the same code, the police can arrest anyone directly accused of an offense or against whom reasonable suspicion exists for involvement in any cognizable offense. However, these vast powers lead to misuse, with police often arresting individuals arbitrarily. 4. Lack of funds. A case study of Islamabad police. A shortage of funds severely hampers the investigation process across Pakistan. Complainants often bear investigation expenses. Investigation costs for a murder case are fixed at $15,000, but actual expenses reach Rs. $104,000 or more if investigators need to travel. B. Crime scene map draftsmen charge Rs. $20,000 to $50,000 per case. DNA tests cost $15,000 each. The investigation of attempted murder officially costs Rs. $12,400, but actually exceeds $65,400. C. Official costs for kidnapping and rape cases are Rs. $2,600, but actual costs are over Rs. $8,500. Similarly, official costs for accident cases are $700, but actual expenses reach $6,500. These rates have not been revised since 2011. 5. Lack of professionalism. A major reason for the failure of the justice system is the lack of professionalism and irresponsible attitudes. Procedures are not followed and adherence to standards is non-existent. 6. Use of torture during investigation. Torture is commonly used during investigations to extract confessions, often leading to false admissions of guilt. Severe physical and mental torture, including slapping, beating, electric shocks, and sleep deprivation, is applied. In extreme cases, torture results in custodial deaths. 7. External and political influences on investigation. Media, political pressure, and corruption influence the investigation process. Investigators often hold panchayats instead of collecting evidence to establish guilt. 8. Pre-conclusion. Police officers often form premature opinions on guilt or innocence without evidence, failing to verify the alibi of the accused. The determination of guilt or innocence is the court's duty, but investigation officers overstep by drawing conclusions. Number 9. Biased investigation and lack of impartiality. Investigations are often biased due to personal prejudices, preconceived notions, or societal influences like religion, race, gender, or class. Bias undermines impartiality and affects the outcome. 10. Role of logic, good observation, and good judgment. Every crime is unique and requires proper planning and teamwork for effective investigation. Officers often rely solely on witness testimony without corroborating it or collecting circumstantial evidence. A mechanical approach to investigation, like recording an FIR and submitting a challan without thorough evidence collection, weakens cases. 11. Tendency to rope in family members. False accusations often extend to the family members of the accused, complicating and undermining the investigation process.